Hello, my name is Cody Pasden, and for my music listening class, I was told to choose a piece of music that was meaningful to me and give some insight. When thinking about what I would choose, I decided to go with a Shostakovich symphony, Symphony Number 10, the second movement to be exact. When thinking about this movement, to me, it really gave a representation of what Shostakovich was really dealing with during his life and the tyranny of Stalin, which this symphony wasn't written until 1953, or a little bit after, which was 1953 was Stalin's death. Um, when listening, uh, I kind of connect the brass to Stalin's power, and the strings and the orchestra winds, I kind of see it as a representation of the people, and how the brass is always dominating. It kind of shows the power of Stalin, and the strings are always really frantic. So it's it kind of makes it look like they're fearing the brass, or in other words, Stalin's power. And I really like this image that it creates. As the piece goes on, you can kind of see how, like, with dynamics, when the brass are really low in dynamics, or like a piano, the strings are always at a forte, and it goes back and forth. And I really think that how the strings go back and forth between dynamic, it shows the pretty much how the people are trying to fight back against the brass, or in other words, Stalin, and it's just really not working. It gets to a point in the piece where the brass are dominating the setting, and the orchestra are kind of underneath, chunking away at this same little melodic line. And even though it might not seem like much, to me, I think it definitely like showed conformity, and how the people had to conform to Stalin's power, and it's really cool, and I really like it. And then in the end, it gives you like this big, it lets you just have it, and I really like that, and it's one of the main reasons this ending to this movement is why I like the symphony. And yeah, it really just it gives some insight into what Shostakovich was dealing with in the government, and how he put that in his composing of this symphony. And I actually did my research, and it showed that when reading about it, it said that the second movement was actually a representation of Stalin's power, and it was pretty cool to see that. And yeah, and I posted a link to the video, or my favorite recording of the video, of Symphony Number 10, the second movement. And I hope you enjoy my insight, and thank you for listening, and thank you for watching.